Yo, 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 what's up, people? This your boy P. Ross back in the building. CMS is in the house, and we're about to give y'all that fat review, you know, for the Syracuse show from 1985. Oh, did you mother think it was over? Yo, yo, yo! What's up? Anyway, my name is P. Ross.
My name is Micah,
AKA
CMS,
AKA
the one,
AKA
baby boy.
Chill. Anyway, yo, what's up, people? We have a very, very, very special show for y'all tonight.
Very special.
Would you like to introduce him and what it is?
Before we do that, can we get a Dave Johnson, AKA Dave Simone moment? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back.
Yeah.
All right. Now, today, and I'm excited to do this video.
Why?
You know, because today we are going to pay homage to one of the best tours of all time, in my personal opinion, that I've seen.
Yeah.
One of the greatest Prince tours. But, you know, we're going to talk about a document from that tour. And I'm simply talking about the March 30th, 1985 show, Syracuse, New York. Prince and the Revolution live.
Yes.
The home video, for those who are familiar with that.
And also there were a couple copies that were upgraded. My favorite is the Full of Soul version, which I think is a great document of that show.
Yes, sir.
Syracuse in the World.
Yes, sir.
And there was one by
Global Funk
School.
Yeah. You know, the two we just mentioned, those are unofficial releases.
Right.
But
unofficial releases.
Unofficial releases, but
we don't know where to get those from.
Right. But for all the the diehard collectors, you all know what we're talking about.
Yeah.
You all know exactly what we're talking about. But this show right here, it's been 30 years, and again, we're paying homage. You know, so like I said, I'm ready to go in on this video.
Right.
And you ready?
I'm ready, brother.
All right, man. Well, on March 30th, 1985, the world witnessed Prince and the Revolution live. This concert was originally broadcast live around the world, in a day, if you want to say.
Yeah, for sure.
From the Carrier Dome in Syracuse, New York.
Shout out to Syracuse. Oh, let me do a couple shout outs too.
And I want to do some shout outs too after you get done.
You know
go
what I'm
ahead,
saying?
Go ahead.
Shout out to Coach Mike.
Yeah.
Silent partner.
Yes.
Shout out to JQ Vault.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And shout out to all y'all out there in YouTube land.
Yes. All right. Well, you know, I want to give a shout out to all of our friends, you know, on Facebook, all of our friends in our Facebook group. Yeah. You know, thank you for being supportive. Yeah. You know, the ones that we actually even met. You know. I also want to do a special shout out to one of our first supporters, Miss Susie Six, who was actually, she attended this show, what we about to talk about. Really? Yes, she did. She told me this. So, Susie Six, if you out there, I'm shouting you out. Word. You know? So, I know this video you're just going to love. So, let's get into it. I'm ready, man. So, Purple Rain Tour. 1984 through 1985. Now, when you think of the Purple Rain Tour, or just the era, what's some of the things that come to mind?
I think of two shows.
Okay.
I think first the Syracuse show and then the Atlanta show. Okay. But we're talking about the Syracuse show.
Right.
So,
okay.
But Syracuse show is number one.
All right. Well, I mean, far as like just the whole era, I think a lot of things, man.
Oh, we talking the whole era. Hey, look, we got the movie.
Yes.
We have the album.
Right.
We have the B-sides.
And you even got T-shirts, if you will.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, I'm sorry.
You know.
I just want to stunt a little bit, you know, because I'm excited today, man.
Stunting like my daddy. Stunting like my daddy.
You know. But, I mean, for me, when I think of, like, the whole Purple Rain tour, just the era, I think of a lot of things, man.
Right.
I think of the 80s.
Oh, yeah.
I think of The Color Purple, of course. Not the movie. I think of Lace.
Oh, yes. Lots of lace.
I think of Flowers.
Lots of flowers.
I think of cool-looking hats with the veil.
Yes, definitely cool.
I think of ruffled shirts.
Yes.
And I think of multicolored fabric, of costumes with paisley fabric.
Yes.
Which, by the way, I love paisley.
And beautiful women.
Beautiful women. And overall, just timeless music.
We hot up in here, boy.
Yeah, I told you, man.
Oh my God.
It's going down. So, you want to get into it?
Let's
get into the first song. You know, let's go crazy. You want to go first, or you
not
want me to
only
go?
was it a great opener for the album, but it was a fantastic opener for the tour. See what I'm saying? Let's Go Crazy to me is one of the most iconic songs ever written and played.
Yes, indeed.
Definitely back in the 80s, hearing it on black radio shows a lot versus what these so-called radio stations are doing now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So definitely great opener for the show. Great opener on the album.
Okay. I gotta agree with you. I mean, for me, and by the way, this is actually the first concert I ever got the chance to see Prince on film.
Right.
So it was exciting for me. So the opener was just great. I love how he like came from the stage, you know what I'm saying? And then, you know, you see the smoke.
Right.
And, you know, and things like that, or what they call it, dry ice or whatever.
Yeah.
So I love that. I love how when the lights come on and you see it's raining flowers.
Right.
It's just the crowd is excited. You can't help but to just be geeked, like just
A very elaborate stage production.
Yeah, very.
You know?
So I love the opener. It does remind me of the movie a little bit.
Yeah.
You know, even when Prince and Wendy, they were doing certain things that they were doing in the movie.
Right.
You know, just interacting with each other.
Yeah.
In that performance.
Hot.
Yeah. Great. Okay. The next track.
Delirious.
Delirious.
Off of the greatest Prince album ever, 1999. If I may add. Alright.
Hey, it's in the conversation. I can't disagree with that. Which most of the material he performed during this tour was, well, he did all the songs from Purple Rain,
right,
and majority of the songs from 1999. That's
right.
Most of the material. I love this particular version. I love the musical arrangement of this version. It's great, and I love how, I think it's the part where I think he goes and knocks the microphone down and he says, "Somebody call me a doctor," and then he goes up, runs up the steps, he goes behind the stage, you know, just to, you know, go around the stage. But they're playing the keyboard part from the Let's Go Crazy 12-inch. So I like how they incorporated that. So I love this version, man. I mean, it's high energy.
That's hot.
You know, so that's all I gotta say.
Delirious off the hook.
Yeah.
And definitely mixing in that Let's Go Crazy part was like an add extra.
Yeah. All right.
Who we got next?
Oh, the party anthem of the Millennium.
1999.
1999.
Great song. Great live, no matter where he played it.
Right.
I mean, I don't know what it is about this song. Like, it's just so mesmerizing.
Right.
Especially when he played it on this. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, I have to give that 2 thumbs up.
Right. Yeah, I have to give it have to agree with you. 2 thumbs up. You know, I've seen a few 1999 tour shows, and I like the musical arrangement on there.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, of course they did a full version of the song, but I like the one that they do on the Purple Rain tour a little bit better for some reason.
Right.
I just do. So, and I love, I mean, just the crowd was into it, you know, chant and party. But I like the fact when he goes up on the, like, I guess, I don't know what you, like, call it, but it's like the thing where the fireman pole is at.
Yeah.
And he plays the guitar. He does a little guitar solo. And then where the camera shot is, like, this is a great shot. It's like when he, like, goes like that, like he cues the band. And then, like, he does something when the song ends, but it looks like it's smoke.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? And then it just fades out.
Right.
So I thought that was just great right there.
And then Little Red Corvette.
Yeah.
Fades in.
Fades right in perfectly.
One of my favorite songs of all time.
Same here.
But for some reason, if you remember the Little Red Corvette video, when he do the little break step.
Oh, okay, yeah.
When he did it on, it seemed like no matter where he performed that at, he just can't do it as crisp as he did it in the video. It was just like a one time opportunity thing where he did it and he was hiding on fire with it, you know. And I just haven't seen him do it as crisp as he did it in that video.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Overall, song was off the hook. You know what I'm saying? With the red.
Yeah.
Going.
Yeah.
The red strobe.
The red, strobe lights.
You know, so yeah, that was hot.
Great. Definitely.
Yes,
and again, the musical arrangement on here is just, oh man. I'm gonna elaborate more, like just with the music, the band, and everything. But great. Next song, "Take Me With You." Now this is when the house lights come on, you know, for a little bit. So yeah, I definitely love this arrangement. You know, as well. Like I like how when he takes his guitar off and they kind of just like let it play. Right. You know. So yeah, I like that.
Great song.
Great song. All right. Well, we go into an intermission break, and then it goes into a little bit of Yankee Doodle.
Yankee Doodle Dandy.
Yeah, Dandy, and then
oh God,
which sets up for the more intimate setting. One of the classic slow jams of all time. Do me, baby. Here it is. I love this musical arrangement as well.
Yes.
Honestly, I think this and maybe the Parade Tour is like the best musical arrangement of this song.
I actually thought his vocals was on point.
Oh, great. Yeah, he sounded great.
Definitely. I definitely thought his vocals was on point.
Yeah, definitely. Only thing I didn't like about the performance is like I wish he would have did it longer, like he did it on the Parade Tour.
Right.
But you know, unfortunately, it doesn't go like that. But so that sets up for the next song. Honey, you're just too irresistible.
Oh my God! Now, these next few songs are some of the best on this particular show. Irresistible Bitch. You know what I'm saying? One, the B-side just wasn't enough. Okay? He had to go and do it live. You know what I mean? Now, first let's talk about the outfit, which was the tight lace with the ass out.
Right, but it was like a glittery.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, it was straight. It was straight.
Would you rock that?
I mean, I would rock that before I would wear that yellow lace. Outfit from the MTV performance.
I wouldn't rock neither one, but that's just me. But
I would rock it, in front of my girl or something like that. That's about it. No, I'm joking. Nah.
Anyway, Irresistible Bitch. I'm joking. This particular song being played, because I remember listening to the B-side when I was younger. Then when I finally got a hold of the Syracuse show, it was like, damn.
Yeah.
And it seemed like to me on the B side, he was more of trying to rap or talk,
Right.
versus like during the show, it seemed like he was kind of singing it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a hot performance. Loved it to death.
Yeah. Well, let me just start off by saying Wendy Melvoin. She was getting down on that guitar.
Oh yeah, yeah, for sure.
That chicken grease scratch. Yeah. Wendy did that. And this was actually the first time I heard Irresistible Bitch.
Really?
And Possess. I mean, as far as like, nah. Oh, okay. Oh, you want me to wait?
Yeah, wait for
Oh,
Possess.
okay. All right.
You know.
I'm sorry. All right. Anyway, you know, this was the first time I heard the song. And, I mean, it was just funky, man. Like, it was really, you know,
Yeah, for sure.
It was getting down.
2 thumbs up.
Yeah.
Now we
Like I
get
said,
into,
Wendy did that.
Now we get into Possessed. Yo. This is my first time hearing Possessed. Now this actual version showed up like on a few bootlegs. You know what I mean?
And
the
instrumental was
Right.
played in the movie.
So but also he dedicated this to James Brown.
I was gonna say, yeah.
You know what I mean? So this, when I first heard this, I thought this was great. And the way he was just jamming to it, I just felt like this and one more part of the show that we gonna get to, but this particular part was where he had his most energy at. You know what I mean? That's the way I felt.
Okay.
Along with the next song that he's about to perform next.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
And the next 2 songs, actually. Yeah. The next 2 songs that he's going to perform.
Okay. I was gonna ask, what do you think the connection was? Why you dedicated "Possess" to James Brown?
I don't know. It don't seem like a James
style.
dedication, like a James style song.
Right. That's what I was wondering.
Maybe it got something to do with 2 years ago when he was on stage with James. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Maybe James was in the audience.
Maybe.
You know, I mean, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of weird seeing that particular song was dedicated to James. I would more have dedicated something like Irresistible Bitch to James. It's a lot more funkier.
Yeah.
You know, so.
Yeah, but this performance of Possess was definitely hot. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It definitely shows how Prince is in command of his band. You know,
Yes, it does.
You know, telling them, you know, to stop on the 1, on the 2.
25,
Give me
yeah.
25, yeah. So, yeah, it was dope.
Yeah.
Next up,
one of my favorite B-sides. The first ever B-side I ever heard. How Come You Don't Call Me Anymore? Yo. I mean, what more can you say about this classic, iconic song? This piano solo. You know? What more can you say? It's just spectacular.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So tell me, darling, does your man have an ass like mine? Like, you know what I'm saying? You know what? I think that made dudes in the audience feel small.
Right.
Because it seemed like Prince was just so comfortable doing that when most men wouldn't do no shit like that.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Going back to your question, would I wear that?
Right. You know what I'm saying?
I think only he can only pull that.
That's
off.
what, and he was more comfortable with it.
Yeah.
So, and then ladies went crazy.
Yeah.
And then they was with a dude. The dude like, this small, what the hell?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know. So I think that made a lot of y'all dudes back then who went to the shows feel really small. Y'all ain't got to admit it, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know. Because I would have felt small.
Yeah. I actually thought that part was always funny.
Water, no chaser.
You know, I was just like, what the heck? You know, I was like he is crazy.
Yes.
But this was actually the first time I heard this song as well. You know, and it's just a great performance. You know, I mean, there's other shows that I've heard from this tour that he's performed it, but this is one of my favorites.
Yeah.
So, yeah, love it.
So next, along with my my quadruple pack of the most energy he had on this tour. Let's Pretend We're Married. One of my favorite songs.
Oh, you also forgot that he kind of gave a little hint to the audience that playing a little Temptation.
Oh yeah, true.
True,
yeah. Yeah, that was actually kind of hot.
Yeah.
But
like you said, setting up for Let's Pretend We're Married.
Yeah.
Another 1999.
I love the way in the beginning how he was playing the piano. Doom 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 doom. Somebody say. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
my voice is a little.
That was actually hot. But then, did you notice in the actual show where he kicked the stool over?
The stool, yeah.
Then the little guy came back and sat it back up, and he kicked it harder.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, Let's Pretend We're Married is one of the hottest songs ever.
Yeah.
And performed live. Great.
Yeah. And again, I like the musical arrangement with for this song as well. When he performed it on the 1999 tour, some of the shows when he did that version sounds almost identical to the album version, but this one was a little bit more rockabilly type style. It was almost like an ode to like Little Richard if you really watch it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And also, I don't know if you noticed this, or any of you guys, if you listen to, you hear elements of Horny Toad.
Yeah.
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 And like I never noticed that until like this past year.
Right.
So,
yeah.
I thought that's kind of cool. But yeah, I love this version.
Yes, sir. This is part 1 of our review of the Syracuse show. Please stay tuned for part 2 coming to a YouTube channel near you. Peace.